Nigeria-based venture capital outfit Ventures Platform has announced the first close of its $40 million Pan-African Fund. This as activity around the company continues to increase with the year coming to an end. The fund, founded by one of Nigeria's most active early-stage investors, Kola Aina, has made over 70 investments since 2016. Some of those investments include popular fintech companies Piggybank, Paystack, among others. Kola Aina joins us now. He's the founding partner of Ventures Platform to discuss further. Good morning, Kola. Thank you so much for joining us. Congrats on the first close. So can you explain to our viewers what that means as far as a first close on a Pan-African fund? Is that the first step towards deploying the funds? How does it work?
Well, first, thanks for having me in here today. The first close is exciting one for us. In essence, it means we've attained a really important milestone in the fundraising process, and the fund is now officially launched. This is our first Pan-African institutional fund, and we're now open for business. And so we expect to make the first investments from this fund from the start of the new year. This fund is really critical for us because we've been, over the last 7 years, we've been sort of pioneering early stage investing in Nigeria and across the continent. And finally, we now have the capital to not only write that first check for some of the amazing companies we support, but we can also now double up on the winning companies and back them up even as they grow. We're really excited about this, and we look forward to backing some more exciting companies from the start of the new year.
Great stuff. Kola, we're looking at funding across Africa. You have an African fund. You're talking about backing some of these funds. How much competition is there across Africa for capital geared towards tech startups?
Well, look, I'll start from us, and I'll take this, global or Pan-African. This year alone, we funded 28 companies. This year alone, we funded companies in Egypt. We funded a company in Zambia. We funded companies in Kenya. Obviously, the bulk of our portfolio companies are Nigerian, but the ecosystem in general the startup ecosystem in Africa has raised over $5 billion already this year. $5 billion has come into this market. The most of this capital, though, we're seeing come into Nigeria, thankfully, for viewers from Nigeria. We're seeing a lot of it also come into North Africa, Egypt, to be precise. Kenya is also another strong market. But all the ecosystems across the continent are really starting to pick up. For us, the really exciting thing about this fund that we've just launched is that we've seen a large chunk, over 50% of the capital from our LPs has been from local LPs. And I consider this a really important trend that we hope to continue to see improve, because local capital is critical to the success of companies. But not just that, it also helps to de-risk foreign capital, which we also welcome. The growth in this ecosystem has been phenomenal, and we're just really happy to continue on this trajectory.
Great stuff. I was listing off some of the companies that you've invested in early stage back in 2016, very popular fintech companies. We just had a graph showing that fintech seems to be where most of these funds are going. Is that how you see things playing out? Is fintech where the money is?
Yeah, look, fintech, there's a reason why fintech seems to be on the top of everyone's list. You have to think about fintech as a pipe, as an enabling pipe. Ultimately, regardless of what you want to do, there has to be an exchange of value. And fintech companies are able to do this. In 2016, we funded a company called Paystack. Paystack today has revolutionized the way you transact online in Nigeria and across Africa. Today, that company supports over 50,000 merchants. This ranges from the small craftsperson that sells on Instagram to an airline. And so fintechs are really critical to the growth of the digital economy. But we're also seeing, as this chart shows, we're also seeing advances in software and enterprise SaaS. We're seeing this year, we saw a lot of health tech startups get funded thanks to, COVID also sort of helped with positioning. We're also seeing growth even in edtech as well. Sim Sagaya's company recently just got funded. And so I think across the board, you will start to see other verticals gain prominence. For us, we're focused on 6 core verticals: fintech, agtech, enterprise SaaS, edtech, health tech, as well as what we call digital infrastructure. These key verticals we consider critical to tackling the chronic non-consumption that is across Africa, which in fact is the opportunity that we hope to capture.
Great stuff. Yeah, Shimshagai, that's a you lesson. I think that was a $15 million raise.
Correct. You lesson.
Yeah, so
yes.
you look, Ventures Platform, you made a big exit from Paystack, since you happen to mention them. What is the story here, Kola? Is it about mega exits and profits, or is it about solving problems when we talk about tech in Africa?
Well, look, I think ultimately for us, the mission of our company, the vision of our company is really to create prosperity in Africa. But we believe that it is possible to do good and do well at the same time. And so, yes, we made an exit in Paystack, but I just talked about the thousands of companies that Paystack today enables. For us, we are focused on funding markets creating innovations. And while, yes, these companies earn high valuations and investors exit and make money, ultimately they move society forward. And that's why we consider this asset class a developmental asset class that yes, does give great returns to its investors, and including some of our investors, but also helps to improve society.
Great stuff. Kola Aina, we have to have you back to talk a lot about what's going on in Africa. Congratulations again on the closing of the first close on the $40 million Pan-African Fund. Kola Aina, founding partner of Ventures Platform. Thanks so much for joining us.